Hey guys, Top 5 here with episode number 17 of the Brighton Pyramid on FIFA 21. We're kicking this episode off with a trip to Villa Park. And another incredible ball by Ben White. Most of our attacks seem to be coming and starting through Ben White, playing the ball down to Tariq Lamptey, or maybe if he's on the other side down to Ryan Sessegnon. He's probably our best defender. Obviously he's got the highest potential of all of our defenders. And hopefully we can keep him. Obviously, if Brighton sell him in real life, I think we'll probably sell him in the Karima just to keep with the realism and whatnot. But against Villa here, you can see already two great saves from Martinez. And I'd scouted him before, and he's an 85 rated is Martinez in their goal. So he's going to be difficult to beat. He's higher rated than any of our players. And as you can see here, putting on a clinic. You know, he's a Copa America winner. So it's going to take a bit to beat him. Obviously, last time out against Villa, I can't remember the score, but I think we've got a decent record against them, if I remember things correctly. Maybe not at Villa Park, because I remember we missed a penalty. But Tammy Abraham in the headlines recently because of Chelsea looking to sell him on in real life. A £40 million valuation on him. We got him for a bit cheaper than that last season, so nice little deal for ourselves there. But he does get another one. He is the top goal scorer in the Premier League so far this season. That hat-trick against Southampton really helping him out on that one. But Villa are going to come right back at us with Zaniolo, the young Italian from Roma. Hits the ball on his stronger left foot. Beats Sam Johnston at that bottom right-hand corner. Maybe should be doing a bit better there. Former Aston Villa goalkeeper as well, Sam Johnston. But yeah, maybe should be doing a little bit better there. And unfortunately for ourselves, we're back on level terms as we come to the 88th minute. Poor bit of play there from Ben White. I'm giving him all his praise for working out from the back, and he gives it away to Sink Graven. Zaniolo holds it up brilliantly and plays an incredible ball into the powerful volley Watkins, and 89 minutes into the game. From being 1-0 up, we are now 2-1 down. Runs over to the Aston Villa fans. They are delighted with the result. You can see the same with Martinez there. And it was just a really nice bit of play from Zaniolo. Man of the match for me for this game. Scored the first one, and he assisted, the second one. But speaking of Zaniolo, speaking of the Serie A, I'm thinking of starting a Football Manager series again. Obviously, we had the one with Wolves a couple of months ago, and at the time I was preferring Football Manager to FIFA. Now I'm preferring FIFA to Football Manager, but I did want to just try one out. Maybe like once or twice a week, just trying out an episode here, episode there. But we won't stop. Maybe we'll do it on the weekends. Maybe Saturdays and Sundays, late night Saturday and Sundays, we'll do a bit of Football Manager. But you can see there the chance from Aaron Connolly. He was offside for the first attempt of the game. He kind of didn't let that faze him. For the second one, just a few minutes later, the Irishman tucks it into the back of the net. He's been on great form this season, has young Aaron Connolly. But again, all the praise for Ben White, and he gives away the ball to Almiron. There's a man in the middle. He's going to stop, cut past him again. Absolutely mugs him off there, dinks it across to the back post. And Jeff Hendrick. I've seen a lot of people saying Jeff Hendrick might be the worst player they've ever seen play for Newcastle. So, you know, that takes a lot of beating. But yeah, Almiron all over Ben White there. You know, we've given him the praise that right at the beginning of the episode, he's done two mistakes that have led to goals, which is not really what we want. But with Trossard up top and Tammy Abraham being the man firing, things can't really go wrong. Unfortunately, that time though, Dubravka was equal to the shot, and it's still 1-1. But we're going to keep creating chances all game here. As you can see, Aaron Connolly into the second half, just past the hour mark, the goal scorer. What can he do? Well, he's going to look to skip past one of our forward players in Clark. Does so brilliantly. And I don't know how that didn't go into the back of the net. I don't know how that didn't bulge to the net. But it was a really nice bit of play to get past Clark there. As McAllister comes onto the pitch for, I believe he came on for Tammy Abraham. And we went with Trossard and Connolly, not McConaughey. Yeah, but Trossard went up top, scored almost instantly. And our Belgian wizard doing what he does best. Scoring goals, contributing goals. And they've got a free kick here. Almiron scored the first one. Well, sorry, provided the first one. Scored the second one, should I say. And Almiron's been their best player. And very similar to Zaniolo, he sets one up and he scores one against us. So there's just something about these attacking midfielders that we can't deal with. And the score is now 2-2. Hopefully this time we don't bottle it like we did against Villa. And there's a chance here for Neil Maupay to play it into Trossard. Bit of run there from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's in so much space. He's just going to cut it inside, strike it. And a vital block there from, I think it was our former player, Clark, who got the block in there, because I think that was going in. I honestly don't think that Dubravka was going to get to that, and I think Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain could have got the goal to his name there, but unfortunately, a 2-2 draw, not the best of results there, and not the best of results in today's episode. A 2-1 loss and a 2-2 draw. Hopefully we can bounce back here against AZ Alkmaar, the Dutch team. But with us giving away the ball there, 15 minutes into the game, a great block from Ethan Ampadu. And a nice bit of skill here from Lewis Dunk just to get away from his man, cool the pressure off of ourselves, and we do get the ball upfield very nicely. And into the half-hour mark, Tyreek Lamptey charging down this right-hand side. He's got 4 men to aim at in the middle, all charged into the box. Who will he find out? Well, he plays it back to Malpay, turns his man brilliantly, across to Oxlade-Chamberlain, who couldn't quite score in the game against Newcastle, but he does so here against our Dutch opposition away from home. You know, the travelling Brighton fans. He runs over to him, celebrates with him, and we are 1-0 to the good. Can we keep hold of this lead? Can we add to it? As McAllister, our man in the Europa League, has been brilliant this season, finds himself a bit of an opportunity here just before half-time. What's he going to do? Is he going to shoot, drill across? Decided in the end to try and drill it across again. Making that run was Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. This time again, though, didn't quite work out. But what a looping header there from Stengs. A nice cross from Coop Miners, a player maybe we'll look at to replace maybe Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's getting up there in age. I do want to keep this squad relatively young, but what a header from Stengs to beat Joe Hart there. Really, really nice, but bits us back on the square terms, and we're going to have to go again. But Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has been the key theme in today's episode. This time, though, he was offside. He was through on goal there. If he had just held his run slightly, we would have had the victory as we come against Everton. A lot of dodgy stuff happening at Everton right now. Hopefully, that all gets resolved, and hopefully it's not true. But we want to get the result against Everton here today. And with the Ox being in fine form, maybe not scoring as many goals as he could be, but he's been contributing and kind of working in the attacking phase really nicely. As Neil Malpay scores against, not Jordan Pickford, it's Viagra. I think it's Viagra. I don't know how to pronounce it. Not Viagra. But we're 1-0 to the good. Away from home here at Goodison Park. We are dominating. We're on fine scoring form. We've scored a lot of goals this season, which is really good to see, and a great save from the keeper there, denying Tammy Abraham of doubling our lead. And you can see here, what we're doing here against Everton is we're winning the ball at around the midfield mark. We're playing one killer pass through to Trossard, and we just let him do the business. As again, Oxlade-Chamberlain go for the near post shot. Really close again to scoring, and it's really good to see that we've got Maitland-Niles who can provide the balls. He can even have a nice little shot of himself. We've also got the Ox who's box to box. He'll defend for us. He'll go and score a goal for us, but not quite defending there. As Richarlison, the Brazilian, tucks the ball into the back of the net, making it 1-1. 33 minutes into the game, runs over to the camera, and in-game Angelotti's men, in real life Rafa Benitez's men. What can we do to deal with them? Well, just before half-time, things look to go from bad to worse as Acosta skips past Dunk, lays the ball across to Gylfi Sigurdsson, and he makes it 2-1 to Everton. And, you know, the less said about him, the better. But just before half-time, we're going to look to get back on level terms. Hopefully we can do so with Maitland-Niles here in the box. Charging past his man. Couldn't quite find anyone. You can see how defensively well they are. But look at the turn on that ball there. That is an incredible, incredible goal. One of the best goals we've scored this season. Malpay just stop the ball, turn on it, and strike it across goal. Really, really nice finish. And in my opinion, one of the best we've scored this season. But as we come into the second half, it's 2-2 on level. We're on level terms. We just want to find that third goal, maybe even the fourth, to have a little bit of a safety blanket. And with Trossard knocking the ball through to Tammy Abraham, him striking the ball at the near post, putting it 3-2. We are back in front in this game for the second time in the game, and now we look to hold on to it and maybe even add to it, because they try and counter-attack us here in the 85th minute. Once again through to Tammy, and once again beating the keeper at the near post, this time on the opposite side. And that right there, they know, the boys know that they have just secured ourselves 3 points in this one. Tammy Abraham with a brilliant performance. We go over to shake Ancelotti's man. We've mastered him, the former Champions League winner. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.